how and where I have been finding inspiration during the pandemic, quarantine, COVID, 2020.
Even in quarantine, the sword swings. Saddle fencer with the pen to keep the form clean. Never numb or try to run from the war scene, cause morphine only makes more fiends.
You know, when the pandemic first hit and really got bad, we were forced to stay inside.
Don't give up hope. Whole family on the Zoom, that was really awesome. Everybody in the room, don't happen very often. I was thinking that I used up about every option. I told God I need a sign and so did Terry Blossom.
So basically I've been trying to take a lot more time to create, to put every idea that I think of down and see how this rides out.
Read rhymes like literature, write lines cause life isn't linear. All this disarray, when did this occur? Got me praying for a rest like Whitaker.
First off, I have a child. Hey, say hello, Elijah. And a newborn just 2 months ago, so the scheduling time, as you can see, was a constraint, which was very difficult to stay creative.
This for anyone who smile when they hear it. You make it well worth the time it took to write it and share it. Even if nobody like it and share it, I'ma still rock it like Jared. Cause yo, this here is really life to my spirit.
As a pastor, you know, I've had to deal with different things, whether it's friends getting sick, people in church worried about their children returning to school, or family members passing away. We've had to deal with all of that stuff. So it's been a very unique time.
Yo, we forever are faithful to impart the art we are made to. For the brethren, Edson, I'm grateful. We on one accord with no XLR cables.
I wasn't set up to go live or anything like that, but I was able to get whatever equipment I needed and learn some new things. So that's a blessing within itself every time you learn some new stuff, especially when you're trying to perfect your craft.
Life could have went left, but it took a right. Christ wrote my name in bubble letters in the book of life. Hope he used cope letters, that would look nice. Some won't expect to see me there, may have to look twice.
Going into this, you know, whole quarantine thing, like, oh man, this is going to be crazy. You know, it's going to change a lot of things.
We may be apart, but we're not alone. What the people need is love, not alone. Fortunately, it was free for me to write this poem. Long as the parks are closed, we gon' hip hop it home.
I have learned throughout this quarantine that there are more and more creative and different ways to foster these fruitful relationships with these people who are 6 feet away and further now. And the best way to do that is by advocating love.
Critical for getting through these times that we living through. Some are terminal and some atypical. Some pain is visible, some just visceral. For the cop and the criminal, the saint and the sinner too.
I believe that it's my job to seek justice, to defend the oppressed, to stand up whenever I can. And even if that means doing it during a quarantine, that shouldn't stop us. That shouldn't stop me.
Corona ain't alone, come on, let's tell the truth. Racism is another public health issue, a crisis, and Christ is the cure that we should offer, though we seldom do.
During this time, I think it's such a tumultuous time and an important, critical time in our history that I think artists have a huge responsibility, perhaps greater than ever.
I use the pencil to process, shout the J instrumental helping me progress. Heavy is the heart that cares for crowns, so I've been really trying to get it off my chest, I guess.
For me, staying socially connected was the thing that helped keep me grounded.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? You be jamming like this if you only know it. Red got the flow like fluid for my people going through it. No better time than in crisis to show and prove it.
I come up here every morning. I've been trying to do like 5 a.m. sessions, just get started before the kiddos are up.
Not like I am it. Thought it was a poem, but it really was a planet. Thought it was a word, but it really was a world. Not a verse, but a universe where I first landed.
It's been a difficult time. Has not been easy. But God has shown me that I need to reach out to people more. I need to love on them more. I need to show them how important they are to me and to Him.
Life be laborious, so you can find me where the coffee is. Ask me what the moral is. I'm not the one like Morpheus, who colored the sky like Roy G. Biv. God be glorious, of course He is. I'm just the boy He picked, ain't no avoiding it.
Now that we've been quarantined, you see the same things over and over every single day. Your apartment or a workspace or whatever that may be for different people.
Usain Bolt on the track, ran pole vault over so-called attacks. And I land like Jackie Chan, cause I'm a winner like Jadena, I'm a classy man.
Graduating college during this quarantine has been pretty surreal for me, because I didn't get that big ceremony and get to walk with my peers, but more importantly, it just seemed like a lot of meaningful connections ended like that.
Hey, if I'm gon' holler, then I better hawkin'. Sitting in my cell or something like a starship. I ain't playing when I'm praying, I ain't even talking. Nah, listen for the voice, Kelly Clarkson.
I had so much more inspiration this year than I ever had in my career. I say that because I have a reason why I create.
Cause I wanna be whole like an integer. So before I panic, I'ma pen the verse. Hit Brother E up for the instrumental first, and let the governor know this is essential work.
What's it like to participate in prayer marches and protests during a quarantine? 2 words: crazy, but necessary.
Is it a skin issue or a sin issue? Gun issue or a God issue? Hate issue or a heart issue? Is it their issue or our issue?
You know, family is closer. We were already pretty close, but I think that we're even closer now in terms of really like knowing each other, you know, like knowing each other's strengths and weaknesses and how to balance all of that, you know, and how to really work together through something that could be, you know, a real potential struggle.
The voice is the choicest instrument. These beats and bars are for your benefit. Caution the pessimist, awesome the sentiment. Often it's something like talking to therapists.
I've been able to continue to serve my church family on Sundays. As far as mixing and DJing, sharing music, and you know, in this quarantine time, it's been a blessing to be able to still reach out to the people, and I'm thankful for it.
For my people feeling down and discouraged, from a child to a parent, a lot of people feeling down as a parent. I seen a teacher cry live on Zoom. What an appearance, we connected, even through Wi-Fi interference.
And I reconnected with people, I'm talking about from my junior high school, that I hadn't spoken to in years. And the common thread was everyone was feeling a certain level or degree of anxiety.
Lights, camera, action, broadcast life, love, and compassion. Thought I was rapping? Me too. Turns out this a preview to life's coming attractions.
But I think the lesson for me, God has shown me to be more compassionate.
For any one person, the burden's unbearable. But what if, like viral videos, it was shareable? What if when I fall, you were the parachute? And if you cannot carry on, well then we gon' carry you.
You always can find something different, or it can always trigger a different thought. And that's the way I've been, you know, getting inspired, just trying to reimagine the same thing over and over in different ways.
And I just wanna imagine the opposite is something that has been, like what I've been asking, why doesn't it happen? But ain't nothing fast about praying and fasting. Still I'm grateful, I'm not grasping. Still hold my breath, still be gasping. Still I show up, won't be absent until we blow up. We gon' practice how we acting, Charlie Chaplin. How we talking, how we chatting. If the tongue is the rudder, then who really the captain? Like John Boyega, about to change my accent. By faith I fashion, went forecasting, speaking past tense. Like that was back then. And when I fall down, then it's time to backspin. Give my all, more than a fraction. One for all, won't form a faction. This for the first, second, and the last. And for those who have, and for those who haven't.
I figured that through this pandemic, it really allowed me to see it in a bigger scope from a bird's eye perspective.
Don't fret less you playing guitar strings. Looking at the news and I'm seeing bizarre things. Some of it's jarring and some is alarming. Would they give up if it wasn't for the comfort that God bring? And y'all be giving me hope too. I watch you more than Netflix and Roku. Oh shoot, man, I shouldn't have told you something special about a vessel when they really have no clue.
I pray that we're all doing well, and I pray that we can all come together soon and be able to DJ in a room with people and stuff like that. But for now, I'm blessed. I'm thankful that we're able to still do what we do.
Rand don't rhyme for residuals. I rhyme for individuals, and that's why the love is reciprocal.
Me, I'm an optimist. And I do feel like, this showed us something, and it showed us the importance of people.
Internal, eternal, if you dig it, send $1 or €1. I'm the MC, he's the producer, we the people, that's plural.
Love, by any means necessary. And for me, that's in music.
If I'm not rhyming, then I'm real restless, and right now I feel well rested. Yes, it's another one, you guessed it, got the angels party in the heaven, better check the guest list.
It's the ability for me to express my my deepest thoughts and my insecurities, or my challenges, and my joy too. So
I'm a beacon of light, so I am lit. I'm the lightning striking the fastest. I'm the flash in the pan that grew into a flame, and the fam is the fan that fanned it. I'm the move and the groove when you can't sit. I'm a dream that you haven't abandoned. I'm the dream that you haven't forgot, but you packed in the box and you left in the attic.
During this time of Corona, please let your people know that you love them. Let your people know that they mean something special to you.
Me and time, we perform photos on the margin. The headline is the red line, like a margin in the good book. Take a good look, how the hood cook. Everything paying out, bread and margarine.
The real bag, the real commodity is time, and the time that we have with our loved ones, and the time that we have doing the things that we enjoy and that we love.
If I ain't rhyming, then I'm perishing. Bring it even if I got the winger like a seraphim. Till I'm next door to Delaware like Maryland, and me and Fife get the safe life I'm cherishing.
However aspect or medium of art that might come out in, maybe writing, maybe a photograph, maybe, whatever.
No telling with my pencil and jot. Since Broadway is closed, I'ma give you the props. Yo, I get a lot of love, so I give it a lot. I am very much aware, I won't pretend that I'm not. Yo, this tune struck a chord and hit a sensitive spot. Cause my heart's been getting cold like when the temperature drops. A lot of peeps cry tears, so I'm getting them up to give what I got to all who listen and watch.
Isaiah 1:17 reminds us to learn to do right, seek justice, and defend the oppressed.
God, we need some healing, praying and I'm healing, what's up with that killing? That's a different kind of kneeling. Play the hand that we are dealt, but who's doing the dealing? My faith is in the Father, he's familiar with the feeling. They say it's unbecoming, what's become of me? Silly me, I see they trying to sully me. Peep the puppetry, the feed and the cutlery. Enough with the skullduggery. Shoot for the stars, not Adam. The issue isn't Adam, it's in the atoms, Strange fruit, you should see the roots. Hard to fathom all, but God have them.
So I feel like it was, I guess I'm leaning towards more, it was actually allowed me to have more creativity because of the limitations. Creativity was began through limitations, and I love that.
Yo, somebody tell them that $1's additional, but that a smile is medicinal. And so I vow to keep the style nutritional, turn all the way up to the loudest decibel. Me and Sam Trackz, we providing the interlude for those who need a dose like vitamins, minerals. Pajama bottom on the top is the business suit. We got you when these times is difficult till the end of the interval.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I pray that we're all doing well.
And I don't want to take away from those that have had to struggle, but this has really been a season of blessing.
Man, seek God and he'll guide you. I know he will. He's done it for me.
I think that people are going to maintain this level of connectedness, of checking in on each other. So I think this is just a new reopening and a reawakening to our actual and genuine value, and that is our human connection.
Yo, we forever are faithful to impart the art we are made to. For the brethren, Edson, I'm grateful. We on one accord with no XLR cables. The voice is the choicest instrument. These beats and bars are for your benefit. Caution the pessimist, awesome the sentiment. Often it's something like talking to therapists. I'm all for the marriages. Pen turn a player to a bride or a Benedict. Horses and carriages, of course I'ma never quit. Yo, my baby flying, I ain't talking about cherubim. If I ain't rhyming, then I'm perishing. Bring it even if I got the winger like a seraphim. Till I'm next door to Delaware like Maryland, and me and Fife get the safe life I'm cherishing. After that, we might all need a Claritin, even the kind of guy who finds crying quite embarrassing. Fortunately, there's more to the narrative. Heaven is my home, hip hop is my heritage. There it go, there it is. Nourishment, encouragement is also imperative.